More exploration of form tags. So number one is I still have the problem where if I just type some stuff and then hit submit, nothing happens. I'm just back where I was, except with the whole form tag blank, right? There's a little bit of a difference up here. There's a question mark, which you have to look carefully for. Something happened, but we don't know what it was. Okay, the other thing is, it's pretty bad if I can submit and it seems like I should probably have to type in a name and password, and I probably should have to check off one of these things. So let's make some things required. For example, let's make this required by typing required. I won't do too many of these things, but I'll make these the name and password required, say. Save and refresh. Now if I click submit, it tells me, oh, I have to fill out that field. And if I click submit again, I need to fill out that field. Now if I click submit, it lets me go. So this is a very important attribute. So far we've seen placeholder text and also the required attribute, two attributes that are really useful on form items. Now, I'm not going anywhere, and that's because my action is blank. So it's just taking me back to my same page. That's not really what I want to do. I want to go to a confirmation page of some kind. Just like a link, if I want to go to another page, I need another page. So let me make one. New file. Let's make a basic skeleton and save into my folder. Forms confirmation.html. Thank you. Thanks for typing your password into my insecure form. Save. Okay, now it doesn't matter what I put in here. I don't have control over the data from forms in this class because I'm not writing in a programming language like PHP, ASP.NET. I have no, so all I can do is style my form and that's it. But at least you can understand that we can go from the form page to a confirmation page. That's all we can do in this class. I'm going to close this page because it doesn't really matter what it looks like. But I am going to type the name of it here. And that was, which I've already forgotten, forms confirmation.html. Forms confirmation.html. This one might have a different place. If I wanted to go to, I can go to different places and because each form has its own action attribute. Okay, I'm going to save and refresh. I'll try to submit. It will tell me I can't. I'll fill out some things, hit submit, and then I come to my thank you page. This is the behavior that should be happening. I can click the back button to get back. The last piece of the form tag that is important is the method. And I'm only going to show you, so the two options are get and post, and they should mean nothing to you in this class because we can't process the data anyway in this class because we're not writing in a programming language. We're writing in just HTML and CSS. The reason why I'm showing, so get and post should mean nothing to you. I'm going to show you what the get looks like because it's the one you can see. The post is invisible and you can only really look at it if you're writing in a programming language. But if you put method equals get here, and then we save and refresh the page, and I type in some information into my form, and I hit, let me actually check off cheese, and I hit submit, you'll notice now I'm on the confirmation page, and at the top there is something that says favorite food equals cheese. How did that get there? Well, here is where the name attribute is so important. So the only thing that showed up here was favorite food is cheese. I don't even see my name, I don't see my password. Why? Because this is the only thing in the form that was named. Name equals favorite food, value equals cheese. That is where we're coming up with favorite food equals cheese, name equals value. So this syntax should look familiar. It's similar to attributes in HTML, but this is how the data is passed when you're using method equals get. So method equals get sticks it up on the URL parameter line. If I want to make some more things show up there, then I need to add more name attributes. So I might say name equals first name. It's a good idea to leave the spaces out. actually required to leave the spaces out. And then name equals password. Probably a good idea to not have that up in the URL line, just saying. So now let's see what the difference if I go back and refresh this form page now that I've made that change. So I can type in Valerie, password or something, cheese. Oh, maybe I'll switch to bacon this time. Submit. And then here now I have first name equals Valerie, password equals whatever I typed, and then favorite food equals bacon. And so you can notice this is where the parameters start at the question mark, and then each one is separated by an ampersand. So this is where that data shows up. Again, we can't do anything with the data. This is the limit of what we can do in this class, but now you have seen what a form looks like and can understand a little bit what the data looks like as it's going into the confirmation page.